into another live stream with me. How are you guys doing? I hope you have a beautiful day going for you. It is me, your girl, Fosti Onyi, and we're back again with more updates concerning the ongoing Big Brother Naija Season 11 show yourself, guys. These housemates are giving us premium gist, and that's what we signed up for. So if you're new here, please, we give premium updates here, juicy as it is, as in unbiased. You're going to love it here. So do well to subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell so that whenever I come again on live stream, you'll be the first person that will get the update. Welcome back again to the channel for Stick. Now let's get right into today's video, guys. Today's video, the update, guys, is really juicy. Do you know that Flora Agotombo everywhere? She had a diary section, and after Big Brother discussed with her and all that, he revealed to Flora that she is the Gambit for the season. Hi, Kome. Hi, please give this video a thumbs up. Thumbs up the video. So after Big Brother revealed to Flora that she is a Gambit, come and see tears. Guys, Flora was shedding uncontrollable tears. She was just crying. I was like, come on. I thought you'd be happy, because Flora came into the diary room and she was already putting up this front that Big Brother, she's afraid that she will go home. She's that she doesn't know how long she will be in the house and all that. And so Big Brother told her that maybe you don't need to go anywhere, because Flora, you are the Gambit for the season. So you're going to be in the house throughout the show. Only downside is that you have no more power to participate in winning the grand prize. Hi, Sarah Odukoya. Hi, welcome to the channel. But still, that did not console Flora. Flora was crying. And even after she left the diary room, she was crying and crying heavily. I was like, come on. Is it that Flora's plans just... Guys, I'm sorry for laughing. It's just that it's funny. I've been telling you guys that Flora came to the house with some scripts of Imisi, the last winner. So she's just bringing this street vibe. She will mix it with Fina's own, script and all that. So she's trying to buy the favor of Nigerians by giving us scripts that we have already seen before. You can't play with our intelligence like that. No. We are not going to accept any tricky, sneak to the win. No. So Flora, she's the one always tying wrapper in the house. 247, she's on wrapper. She's the one, she also carried one eyelash for a very long time. And I'm like, what's this? Why can't you pull out the remaining one? And she kept on, doing all these ras things that go tumble everywhere. So she has already, come to the house. Guys, I have this thinking that Flora came to the house that she was going to play the script of the person that is poor, the person that doesn't have anything, the person that is ras, the person that will buy into the emotional bank of Nigeria, is always trying to favor the less privileged in a game like Big Brother. And she will use that method and stay all through to the end of the game and winning the grand prize. But I guess the viewers, because guys, remember I told you that it was the viewers that voted for who will be the male and female Gambit this season. Hi, Sammy Cataloni. Where were you? I believe you want to ask me where are you. I'm in Nigeria. So I believe the viewers have already seen the kind of game that Flora wants to come into the house with, and we are already tired of that script, because come on, you have to bring something fresh. You understand? You can't just come and start replaying, giving us a bad replay of what other past winners have done. It's not going to work this time around. And that was why people made her the Gambit. because Flora had the highest votes, 27 votes, I think so, over 27% votes of viewers wanting her to be the Gambit. So when Big Brother finally told her that, Flora, you are the Gambit, she saw that whole money flash off her eyes, and she knew that she cannot get to it anymore. It's no longer viable to keep acting anymore, because whether you act as the pauper and the downtrodden, or the most disadvantaged housemate in the house, you are not going anywhere. You are still going to be in the game. So now I want to see how Flora will play the game after today, after the realization that there is no need to act and perform for us anymore. There is no need to be tying wrapper in the house anymore, because I was scrolling through Flora's Instagram page, and most of the pictures I was seeing there are chic pictures. So she looked good on the outside. She dresses well. Why are you now in Big Brother's house and you are not even dressing well? You are not even putting on the effort at all. You are just trying to give us the script of somebody that is so poor, that came into the house, and because of you are poor and all that, Nigerians should just vote you and carry the money and give to you. No, it's not going to work again. Show us the stuff you are made of. So I believe that now that Flora has seen that game don't cut, let us see the kind of energy she will bring. Will she keep on tying wrapper in the house, or will she switch things up? But guys, I felt some type of way. I felt a little bit sorry for her, because she was just crying uncontrollably. At a point I was worried that, come on, I hope that this girl will not go and jabber. I hope she will not make the housemates to suspect that she is the Gambit. I just hope that she will not make the house, because Big Brother told her that if you reveal that you are the Gambit to your fellow housemate, that is tantamount to instant disqualification. So Flora, it's time for you to put on your thinking cap. Are you going to lose both ways? Because even if you did not win even if you don't have the chance at winning the grand prize money, you still have a chance at winning at some tax and winning at some prizes. So bring the stuff you're made up of. Show us more of Flora. Don't hide. Don't perform for us. Don't be performative. Don't act. Show us what Flora is made up of. And let's see if you can be able to pull your weight to at least have some level of success in the house, and even appeal to the outside world, so that when you come out of the house, you would also attract big brands. So guys, that is what I think. And even as she was crying, Oyin at some point came to ask her that, what is wrong with you? And Flora was like saying that she's crying because she has not been able to win anything since she got into the house. And Oyin was now consoling her that she should not worry. She prayed for her. And I'm like, oh, Flora, you better bring up your A game, because if you make the mistake of spilling the beans to the housemates that you are a Gambit, then instant disqualification. So moving on to the next story, I want to talk about Blutopia and Cassie's fight. Guys, whenever it comes to the housemates rehearsing for the wager, they don't take it seriously, especially the ladies. So last night they wanted to rehearse, but some people were saying that they want to sleep, they are tired and all that. So the housemates came to a truce that they should all go to bed. Then today, being Thursday in the morning, they will just prepare and come down for the wager rehearsals, because guys, they are going to have their wager rehearsals today, being Thursday. And now, instead of Blutopia to align with what the housemates have already agreed, it was this morning she said she wants to go and wash, so that the housemates should give her time, let her go and load the washing machine for her clothes. And that got Cassie upset. Was like, what do you mean? And he was lashing out at Blutopia. Blutopia, who was annoyed that Cassie was shouting at her, started giving him back, insulting him in both Hausa, in English and everything. And I was like, come on, what's all this? This is the thing that is going to, make or mar your food supplies by next week. So if you do not do the work of performing very well at the wager, you might likely lose the wager. And when you lose the wager, the food supplies in the house will keep on being depleted. Because as I mentioned yesterday, currently food supplies are already being depleted. So they have to win this wager. If not, they'll get hungry in the house. And these female housemates are not taking it serious. That was why Cassie got very upset at her, and it caused a huge ruckus. And it took the intervention of Sheba, the head of house, to kind of calm things down. And Sheba was really talking to the housemates that, come on, why are they behaving like this? That they should join hands together and make this thing work. That this is an instruction given by Big Brother. They are not too big to listen to the instruction of Big Brother. They have to do what they need to do. Come on, you can't tell me that you to load the washing machine is more important than working too hard together to win your wager. I don't understand. So I think that these housemates, what they do is that they find every opportunity to get highlights for themselves. So how can they get highlights? Maybe through fights, or maybe they do something extraordinary. But if they have to get the highlight through fights, they only do that by poking at some other housemates, or sabotaging the general task. And as a result of that, one or two persons will challenge them, and that is how a fight break out and they get their highlights. So that's what I think. Now, moving on to the win of Gerald and Abby. Guys, a huge congratulations to Gerald and Abby. Guys, I told you that Gerald is very, very competitive, and it's good for us to put our eyes on him, because I think he'll really do well this season. So huge congratulations to Gerald and Abby. This housemate, they had the extract tax yesterday. Remember this extra tax that they performed last season, that broke the internet when she was just dancing to that catwalking to that Ira Stars song, look what a hot body can do. Yeah, so they performed that, and she kind of like twerked in the direction of Jason. Guys, you guys know what broke the internet now. So that kind of tax was what happened yesterday again, and these housemates, they did well, but Gerald and Abby did exceptionally well, and a huge congratulations, as they are crowned the king and the queen of the extra tax. So they won the tax. Huge congratulations to them. Like I said, we have to keep a huge eye on Gerald. He's quiet, but he's doing stuff in the house. He's bringing his A game to tax. He's very serious. He's very intelligent, and he's very competitive. So huge congratulations to them. Now moving on to Bells and Yusuf. Guys, something happened in the Big Brother mansion yesterday. I will let you know that it might seem as though Bells and Yusuf actually benched. There's no how you can tell me that it did not happen. They did stuff under the duvet. It happened, guys. It happened, because at some point Bells was in the throes of ecstasy. She was like, she was in cloud nine. She opened her mouth, wow, and I was like, hey, what did they happen for here? Now, so what they do for here, guys? Bells and Yusuf, they did stuff under the duvet. The camera showed us what they were doing. Under duvet, aggressive cuddling, whatever, but stuff happened, because at some point Yusuf even climbed on top of Bells, and they covered themselves with duvet, and it was like doing, guys, it happened. I just wanted to bring it here, that in case they call us for naming ceremony of a Big Brother baby, I hope you guys will buy your own gifts, because stuff went down last night. Moving on to Mercedes and Owen's fight. Guys, that fight, it was hilarious. It was naughty. It was, as in, what word am I looking at now? It was tacky. It was ewy. Guys, it happened. So Mercedes and Owen, I don't even know what caused their fight, because the cameras just, where I started watching from was when the cameras came and showed us, and Owen was kind of body shaming Mercedes and telling Mercedes that Mercedes is not ashamed of herself. Look at her bum outside and all this. Why is she showing how? And Mercedes was now twerking on Oyin's face. And Oyin got upset, and she was like, look at your dark ass and all that. It was crazy. And I was just sat where I was laughing. I was like, come on, Mercedes, Oyin, what do you think you can tell to Mercedes that she has not been told before? What insult do you want to insult Mercedes that she had not collected before? This is somebody that says she is a pole dancer or whatever, almost synonymous to what strippers do. And she's used to her body being on display. So you can't shame her for that. What do you think that you're going to tell Mercedes that in a moralistic and judgmental country like Nigeria, they have not told her? Absolutely nothing. So either you get with the program or you just shift one corner. And she was just saying a lot, body shaming, and I'm like, come on, this no gel at all. Even the Mercedes she was telling all those words to, Mercedes did not even care. She was dancing, she was just laughing it off as if everything that Oyin was saying was just trash talk to her. She didn't even pay no mind. She was not even upset. It was even Oyin that was trying to body shame Mercedes that was getting upset. It was Oyin that was getting upset, but Mercedes just took everything like a cruise. She was just dancing. At the point, she was twerking in Oyin's face, and Oyin was like, make that combo, make that combo. She was calling the housemates, and the housemates, they gathered and they were like looking at these two of them, because guys, these two have been cordial in the house. At some point, I will even say they are even friends in the house. So it was surprising that they had this altercation. It was really surprised that they had this altercation. And Mercedes was like telling Oyin that he remained a shawo, he never called me a shawo. You understand? And Oyin was not saying that it's guilty conscience that is worrying you, because I have not said that. And Mercedes says you can still say it because you have called me everything else in the books. So it's remaining this word for you to call me. So according to Mercedes, guys, she didn't really care. You understand? Because I believe that Mercedes have been able to conquer the feeling of shame. She has been able to conquer self-judgment, and she has been able to conquer what other people say about her. So she doesn't live by that fear anymore. She doesn't care about the stereotypes anymore. She doesn't even care about the words they are going to call her anymore. You understand? She has been able to conquer shame, and she's living in her truth. So there is nothing that you're going to call her that will make her upset or body shame her into hiding or keeping silent. Someone that was even ready to, fight Big Brother for not providing her with her pole. And you think that she gives a 2 cents about what you think or something. I don't even understand why Oyin would just put, because at some point, Oyin wanted to still twerk in Mercedes' face, and guys, it was just like a caricature, because what she was doing it was just crazy. I was just like, hey, these two people. So even when Mercedes got into the diary room, she even wanted to start bringing up her request to Big Brother again, and Big Brother was warning her, be careful, be careful. But still, she was still talking. Big Brother, my request of having a poll, and Big Brother was telling her, be careful, be careful. So I think that Mercedes doesn't have that, shame anymore to think that Oyin will use words and all these shaming languages to kind of body shame Mercedes. It's not going to work, and that's the honest truth. And so Mercedes was just laughing, and me in my own corner, I was laughing. The housemates, they were confused. They were just looking at them. They were like, some wanted to laugh, some were laughing, some were like surprised, and I'm like, you guys will be fine. We're all going to be fine. So that is basically what I want to talk about in this live stream. I hope you did enjoy yourself. To give a recap of everything I talked about how Flora was very, very emotional because she was told by Big Brother that she is the Gambit, and Flora realizing that she has no chance at, you know, playing again for the money, the grand prize, she got upset and she was been crying and crying heavily. I also talked about Yusuf and Bells, that these two people, they knocked. It happened. Nkan ṣẹlẹ̀. I also talked about Blutopia and Cassie's fight. Blutopia was the one looking for highlights because she knew what she was doing and she wanted talk, and that's the talk she wanted was what she got. So I also talked about Gerald and Abby's winning the extract tax game. And finally, I mentioned Mercedes and Onyi's crazy fight. Guys, this is the much I can take on this particular live stream. I hope you did enjoy yourself. Please give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. And I'll come again when I have more updates. As for now, bye guys. Take care now.